Let's go.
Freedom. Freedom. What?
Hey everyone, this is Elocin with the Modern Day Sage, and this is the general energy update. Now keep in mind that these readings are timeless, so if you happen to click on this message at a later date, that's okay. More than likely, the message is for you. Okay, so we are out of this Lion's Gate. Let's get into these messages. We are out of the Lion's Gate. I still have to do this Jupiter retrograde, and I'm going to check out and see what other type of transits we have going on and how we can work with those energies. But just currently, we're going to do a general energy update or a general reading for the collective. But before we really get into the messages, let's run these promos really quick and we'll be back.
Brooklyn, New York, are you ready? August 27th, King Simon will be there. Etoy Hairston will be there. Elocin Ned'RAH will be there. Lloyd Strayhorn will be there with special guests. Sister California Ife will be there. All happening at Nicholas Brooklyn Mini Workshop. Text now, call now to be there.
The best solution to your spiritual wellness is here at the Modern Day Sage. Experience that great feeling of being free with our psychic products and services, such as spiritual readings and consultations, spiritual healing through rituals, energy, and spell work. Also, shop our wide range of healing products, from bracelets, oils, to candles, and become the best version of yourself. Visit themoderndaysage.com.
The Modern Day Sage Intuitive Reading Special. Get your audio reading for only $55. For more information, go to IG at the Modern Day Sage. Okay, and we're back. Thank you guys for hanging around through those messages. Welcome to all my new viewers. Welcome back to my MDS gang. Now, if you are a new viewer, become a subscriber by clicking on that subscribe button. Thumbs up in this video, everyone, and hitting that notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Okay, so let's get into these messages. We're going to start off with an angel number. So I'm just going to have you guys pause this reading to Google the angel number that comes out. You can either pause it or take a note of it so you can Google this angel number later, because these angel numbers be on point. Thanks to Jalissa's messages. She rolls dice for angel numbers and they be on point all the time. I was like, let me go ahead and just get these angel numbers incorporated into the reading. I think it's an awesome idea. So, I want you guys to have the opportunity to get further messages from the angel numbers as well. So let's get these angel numbers. Okay, we got 6, 4, 6, 6. Ooh. Okay, we have 6466. Angel number 6466, 6466, or 666. Okay? Because I'm hearing 666 as well. So Google angel number 6466 or 666 or both. All right, so let's get into these messages. We're going to start off with the Everyday Tarot for these general messages, starting off with prayer. Thank you so much, Spirit, for these messages. I ask that I am a clear vessel to channel these messages for the collective and allow these messages to come through with accuracy and clarity, and that they are not tainted. Thank you so much, Spirit. I ask for protection from my angels, guardians, guides, ancestors, spirit squad, Ashe. Thank you. Okay. So let's get these messages popping. We're going to start off with this Everyday Tarot. Let's get these messages from the Everyday Tarot. What messages does the Spirit have for the collective at this time? Get a really good shuffling. Okay, ooh, so a squad of cards came out. We have the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Magician and the Fool, and the Three of Swords. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. So what this is telling me that there's some sort of conflict going on where someone is feeling like slighted in a sense. You could be feeling slighted, or there's some type of conflict that you're having with someone where it may not necessarily be a situation where it's win-win. It's like a win-lose type of conflict. You know, there has been some trust broken here. There's some sort of competition, and needing to find some sort of common ground with this Five of Swords. Underneath this Five of Swords is the Six of Swords. So, you know, there is an attempt to move out of this energy of the Five of Swords, moving from turbulent times into something more calmer, more understanding, more peace. But this requires walking away from something in order to gain this clarity and this peace emotionally. Whatever type of mental conflict or conflicts in communication there is, it's like taking all those unsaid things and moving forward anyway, to where there isn't any sort of conflict or turbulence in the line of communications, okay? Let's get some more clarity around this Five of Swords. What is this situation, Spirit? Why is the Five of Swords here? There's a need to change one's perspective, okay? The Hangman. There may have been a change of view here, or someone needs to change their viewpoint, and see things from a different perspective. I am seeing some sort of temporary delay or a step back to see things from all angles. But it's a possibility that something feels stuck here, okay? And it could feel stuck if you're seeing it from a certain point of view, but there's a pause here for a reason, because Spirit wants you to see how this conflict that you may be having, this could be something internally or that you're having with someone in your field, your energy field, okay? I am seeing that there's a need for some sort of compromise or collaboration here. Yep, we have the Sun, which is clarifying the Hangman. So clarity is coming in. There is going to be some sort of success, especially with the healing, because you got the Sun and the Star. Okay, so it's major healing, major clarity coming in, major perspective change is happening because of this conflict that, in the center of the reading. This conflict is creating an avenue for clarity and healing. It is creating an avenue for perfect alignment. So this is a very powerful time where trust could possibly be restored. But also by this conflict happening, you may be, as I mentioned, there may be words that you're holding back from saying and wanting to move forward. But this opportunity is creating an avenue for you to authentically be yourself and speak your truth. Okay? As we move into the reading, we have the Queen of Cups. With the Queen of Cups, it's an energy of being more compassionate, more understanding, more loving, okay? Being nurturing, not allowing your emotions to rule you, but being able to flow through your emotions in a very mature way, okay? In an enlightened way, with love, okay? The Queen of Cups is very supportive in the emotional realm. She knows how to support those that comes to her. And her heart is big, okay? She's very compassionate and she cares deeply for the people around her, okay? And how she's able to creatively be intuitive to, the energies around her. Okay, so this could be you being the Queen of Cups here, being very understanding and nurturing and allowing your feminine softness to lead the way when it comes to this conflict. Okay. Once again, we have the Hangman coming out again. And the Nine of Swords. And the Seven of Pentacles, clarifying the Queen of Cups. So this situation could be bringing about some type of anxiety or worry or restlessness. But once again, with the change of your perception or your perspective on the situation and how much you're invested in the situation, this is one of those times where you can really just step back again. Once again, just step back and patiently wait for the payoff, okay? This is something that you can actually look at from a perspective of it being for the long term instead of seeing immediate results. So if there is a conflict that is coming up, be mindful that you don't want to be too impulsive to the point where you're brushing it off or walking away from it. But you want to be able to step back and allow the time to patiently wait for things to fully bloom. Because I see that you're energetically invested in this, okay? With the Eight of Swords, there may be something that you're not seeing here, or you may feel trapped in a situation. Let's see. You may have many options here. This could be somebody that you're dealing with. This could be somebody from the past, or it could be a soulmate connection or a past life connection that you have that you may feel trapped in. There may be other options available to you, but once again, this hangman keep coming out. This is the third time that the hangman came out. So perception change. Perception change is most definitely needed here. So this hangman could be speaking of some sort of sacrifices needed here. Let's see. Is this speaking of a sacrifice, Spirit? Let's see. You have the Hierophant, the Four of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So, this perception change, the sacrifice, is really speaking about taking a break to regain some sort of balance here. There may be some sort of spiritual guide coming in, or someone that you're going to work with, some type of guiding authority that will help you regain balance and tap more into this divine feminine energy. This is we're still in that energy of things not being so clear due to, the different astrological the astrological transits that we have going on. So it could most definitely be affecting the energies, a lot of healing, okay? But you may be receiving some sort of knowledgeable advice from someone to help bring about this perception change to where you can rest mentally and help bring yourself back into emotional balance, okay? This could also represent the type of sacrifice that's needed is some sort of daily ritual, And one thing that I could possibly suggest is a deep breathing ritual, which was suggested in a previous reading that we had, okay? But possibly setting up some sort of spiritual routine to where you can rest and rejuvenate and to regain balance, okay? So, with this Three of Swords, I see something is coming in. There is light at the end of the tunnel here. There is your ships coming in, or it feels like what you've been waiting for is in viewpoint. It's just not here yet. Let's get some clarity around this. What is this Three of Swords? Yeah, it's hitting. The Moon card came out. So something that you're not seeing here, although it's in viewpoint, I just said it's in viewpoint, but it's something that you're not seeing here. And actually, the Moon card is in reverse, but I don't read reversals, but I am just because I do feel like you're seeing it, but maybe the way that you're seeing it, you're not seeing it clearly because, once again, there's a perception change that needs to happen. There has been some type of expansion. You might be noticing this with someone that you could possibly be in conflict with. There's an opportunity here to expand, but once again, there is a need to see things from a different perspective and to focus on yourself at the time and really focus on some sort of spiritual practice, okay? So you're heading in the right direction. I'm seeing that you're very focused on the big picture, as I mentioned, being focused on the goal or the long term. In no time, there's a time for, growth and expansion. And you're supposed to hold fast to this, whatever you have been manifesting, even though it may still not be clearly in the picture. Okay? Although you do see remnants of it coming in. A lot of self-work development is needed here. Okay, with the 7 of Swords, I do see, like, with the 7 of Swords, I'm not getting the traditional meaning of it being like, some sneaky behavior. What I am getting is that it's important that you prioritize what's important to you, even if that means, you have to let somebody down. This is a time where you really should be focused on putting yourself first to get what you need done or to get what you want. Okay? The Knight of Wands is that driving force to move forward. Creativity. Let's see. Something is happening very quickly here with the 8 of Wands. Something is coming in very quickly for you. Justice. Balance. Karma. A lot of money is coming in with the King of Pentacles. This could be a man, some type of masculine figure who could be a boss or someone who has a lot of financial security. Could be coming in to be of some sort of help or mentorship to you, or this could be you coming into your kingdomship. Some type of opportunity for stability, money-wise. A level of maturity, new ideas, some sort of communication is coming in with the Ace of Swords. Okay, 10 of Wands. This may be some type of burden involved here. Wheel of Fortune, the ups and downs involved in this. Having to have your creative spark come in. This may have brought some type of burden because of the ups and downs involved in this. The Page of Swords, a lot of immature energy involved, which could have been a burden and created the ups and downs in this situation. The stops and goes when it comes to like getting things going, even possibly communication may have been on and off, or immature ways of communicating. The Hangman is coming out again. Okay. The name of this reading is going to be the Hangman. Okay, so the Magician could be some sort of manipulative energy involved from you or another person. But this is also manifesting energy as well. As above, so below. Take your creations at a higher viewpoint. The 5 of Swords is clarifying the Magician. So, let's see. The Judgment card and the 9 of Pentacles. You may choose to do things from a singular standpoint due to some sort of conflict. It may be resurrecting the mindset of independence, self-love, being more creative, being in your divine feminine, being abundant. Okay, your cutoff game being very strong at this time. Okay, the Fool. Taking a risk. There's a new beginning here. Death card. That possibly ended quickly. I am seeing forward movement. The Fool is being clarified by the Death card, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Swords. So there may be some sort of risk taking here, or not necessarily want to take a risk and move forward with some sort of emotional offer, possibly being cold and detached to this because we have the Three of Swords. Speaking of, like, you know, heartbreak, but we have the Hangman again. So changing your perspective on what this heartbreak could be. You know, you may have a hard time speaking up for yourself and telling people your truth when it comes to love situations. Feeling like you're trapped. But there is some sort of wake-up call here to where you're realizing that this is more so a burden. Okay. So let us get some more messages. I'm going to pull from a new deck. The Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. This is like the mini version of it. This is a Doreen Virtue deck. I had this deck actually, and what's so interesting is that I sacrificed this deck at the crossroads. Okay, so let's get some clarity on this reading. Freedom. So you're freeing yourself at this time. You're freeing yourself from any attachments, any heavy energies, enchantment, and you're working your magic. Meditation. You may find more energy for magic through meditation. This may be a daily practice the Spirit wants you to get more in tune with. Getting in tune with yourself, listening to yourself, get in touch with your magic. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael may be coming to help cut cords. And there's a level of protection here. Body care. Yep, you listen to your body. So if you have been feeling stressed out, heavy, burdened, Archangel Michael is stepping through to help cut any cords. Okay, to give you ultimate freedom. Children at the bottom of the deck. This could possibly deal with someone that you have children with or your inner child. Is being triggered here. And getting out into nature, grounding, getting that spiritual practice going for yourself, okay? So let's get some more messages. I'm going to grab some messages from the Quantum Oracle. All right. So, friends and colleagues is in reverse. Let's read the messages for friends and colleagues in reverse. Okay. It says here, in the reverse position, this card can indicate the loss of a friend or a colleague through a change, a physical move, or even through a misunderstanding. This may just be a temporary rift that open and honoring communication can fix, or it could be something more permanent. Remember, however, as we shift our own energy and consciousness, the resonance that we once had with old friends can fall away, especially if their attitude is dishonoring. It may be a time to let these people go, even if it causes some grief to do so. There will be new friends ahead, ones that truly honor you and respect you as you deserve. In its most extreme case, this card could indicate a period of significant isolation. This may be temporary, perhaps caused by extended work hours or other contradictions. Oftentimes, however, this isolation could be a long-term or even a lifelong experience, perhaps one that is self-imposed. You may be trying to protect yourself from loss or just feel too afraid to trust. But whatever the reason, it's time to break out. Your soul longs for the heart-to-heart connections of friendships and shared joy. Take a risk, get out, and get going. Be open to your kindred souls that are waiting to befriend you. Okay. Let's get some more messages. Let's grab some messages from Archangel Oracle. Okay, Archangel Ned'RAH. Archangel Ned'RAH. Hone your psychic abilities. See through illusion. Okay, Archangel Ned'RAH comes from another universe to oversee and look after bats who have advanced knowledge about sonics and echolocation. They come to Earth through Sirius, where they learn to fine-tune their ability or data to fit in with our atmospherics. These special animals have volunteered to come to Earth to share their knowledge. They communicate with open hearts through their throat chakras. Archangel Ned'RAH color is deep gray black. He vibrates on a different wavelength from other archangels. Because of this, some people find him more difficult to connect with. But when you understand and honor bats, he extends his protection and love to you. Through this, you can gain access to the wisdom of his universe. So, just want to make a sidebar here. Bat animal totem or bat spirit animal may be something that you want to Google anything that Google bat animal totem or bat spirit animal or bat spirit symbolism. Okay, so the guidance with this card says this card guides you to open up to the psychic abilities latent within you. To do this, expand your right brain by listening to your intuition and trusting your inner guidance. Practice choosing with your heart rather than your left brain. Focus on your throat chakra, your spiritual center of truth, and visualize an upward pointing triangle within it. This opens it up to allow Archangel Ned'RAH and Archangel Michael to pour sacred geometric codes into it. Be aware of these angel sonics and know that your psychic abilities are being honed. Choosing this card reminds you that Metaphorically, you can fly. So expand your vision and focus on your wildest dreams. You have untapped abilities and gifts and are being invited to bring them forward, safe in the knowing that all the support you need is available to you. Okay, so there may be a brief separation with someone or temporary separation to help hone in spiritual abilities at this time. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's get some more messages. We're going to grab messages from... I'm sorry, you guys. We're going to grab messages from the Keepers of the Light. Okay. Oh, that flipped right on out. This is Mary Magdalene. Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So when I mentioned that there's a mentor, you could be this mentor that's coming through. Okay, we don't have a full picture of who Mary of Magdala actually was, but we do know from spiritual texts that she was a great visionary and teacher with clairvoyant abilities because she was able to see angels in the soul of her twin flame master Jesus after he had passed away. She also had the ability to shake up crowds of people to bring their hearts and minds back to the highest good. She now devotes her time to supporting us and bringing about the radical changes the earth needs in order to prosper, and to encourage those who feel the need to teach the joy of spirit. Mary is a rebel heart in many ways. She helps those light workers who feel restricted by the opinions of others to step up and speak their truth. You have a strong desire to share what you have learned. You may feel people will dismiss you or ridicule you, but don't worry. Mary Magdalene is here to guide you through this process. Your vulnerability is actually your greatest strength because you are trusting the power of your soul, and that part of you can never be broken. You are a wonderful teacher and leader, and the world needs you. You are being backed by heaven, so step forward and share all that you have learned. Okay, so let us grab a message from the Angels of Atlantis. Oh, that one just came on out. Raziel, retreat. Raziel, retreat. Raziel suggests you are pushing yourself too hard, and thus this all-seeing archangel wants you to rest and retreat. The great temple of Abu Simbel was probably built around 1240 BC and was intended to amplify inner stillness for those who were drawn there. Being in retreat will allow you to feel your heart's desire, for love is the vibration that the angels are witness to, and it is the guidance of your loving heart that the angels will inform you of. This is the card of divine orientation, for Raziel stands on the left hand of God and administers many secrets directly to your soul. Chant high to feel the mysteries of Raziel move through your throat chakra. So there is a lot of throat chakra energy here, you guys. Being able to speak your truth, being able to speak up, possibly teaching someone how to treat you. Okay? Which is wisdom. Okay, so came on out. Oh, 3 cards came on out. Okay, so Pentacle, respect, Lord God, masculine, and witch healer. So you may be showing someone how to respect your masculine, how to respect you. Okay, so let's see here. Pentacle. The witch has always wished for a respectful understanding between themselves and others who are unfamiliar with the old ways. Pentacle shows up with great reverence to remind you that wearing this sacred amulet shows the world who you are and the path you have chosen to walk. Pentacle is not to be feared, for it is the sacred representation of connection, reminding us that we are not one with the elements in all. Reminding us that we are one with the elements in all. This star should be worn with pride and a sense of loyalty to not only that which you fully believe and trust in, but also for the ancestors who were persecuted for never wavering from their commitment and truth. When you have honor and respect for all that you do and all that you are, so too will others see you in the same light as you stand strong in your convictions. So hold your head up high and show the world your respect for the sacred symbol and the true ways of all those it represents. Be respectful of yourself and others. Your power will increase as you stand firm in your convictions. Honor and work with all that the pentacle represents. Wear pentacle or pentagram with pride and respect magic. Okay, so we're going to move on to Lord God, masculine. The power of the Lord God is required for the situation you are inquiring about. Toughen up and use the masculine energy that pulses through your very being. Whether you are male or female, you must acknowledge the natural presence of both energies that reside within in order to make up the whole of who you are. Right now, you are urged to connect with your masculine side and to harness the driving force of independence. A rational and analytical attitude is required in order to override any emotions that often rule you. Unleash your rebellious streak and be willing to use force if you have to. This is not a time to be passive or accepting. The Lord God is waiting to be called upon so that He can provide you with the tools you need for the battle ahead. With the divine masculine on your side, you can be sure that you are on the winning team. This is an auspicious omen. Your emotions have influenced you. Logic needs to be used at this time. Do not accept the first offer that's presented. Draw strength from past experiences. This situation calls for you to be rational. Being highly driven and competitive serves you well right now. Be a rebel. Okay, and we're going to read Witch Healer. Mystery and magic of the old ways beckons you to tap into ancient wisdom of those who walk the path before you and to recognize that you are one and the same. For within your blueprint, you carry the wisdom of a natural healer. The witch within asks you to connect with the knowledge and wisdom that you have accumulated for many lifetimes. For it is time to harness your abilities to help heal yourself and others. Seek the wisdom of teachers who mark the land, such as standing stones and trees within a grove, who have absorbed each detail of spent centuries and holding key to the past. Gather ingredients from plants and fungi. Unlock your herbal knowledge in order to work with recipes for tinctures, elixirs, and healing potions. You are wise and a strong healer. There is nothing to fear and everything to gain when witch crosses your path. You are a natural healer. You have a natural affinity with plants and herbs. Study to qualify as a herbal practitioner. Use complementary medicine and aromatherapy to heal. You benefit from the healing energies of nature. Honor its rhythms and cycles. Okay, so we're going to wrap this reading up with the Sacred Rebels Oracle. Okay. Okay, new birth, guard it vigilantly. Vigilantly. Okay. New birth. In every creative process, in every birth, and every opening of a new cycle of life, there is a time of vulnerability. This vulnerability is natural and appropriate. It is the child learning to become steady on its legs. Those legs will become remarkably powerful in time, but the process of growth and maturity has to take place, and that requires some wobbly first attempts. It cannot be any other way. Within you, perhaps even below the level of your conscious awareness, there is fresh new life emerging like a vibrant green shoot rising up from the earth. This new life is in need of your attention and your care. This could be a new relationship that needs tending with interest and kindness. It could be a new idea that you need to nurture into fullness because it is going to hold special purpose for your life path. It might be something within you, a new behavior, a new way of looking at yourself, or a new way of being in the world that you need to tend to unless it becomes more natural for you to embody, or until it becomes more natural for you to embody. This is most significantly so if you have also drawn the oracle of the fin to the end, the worthwhile. If you feel drawn to do so, you may read the guidance for that card now. Drawing either or both of these cards alerts you to the fact that the idea you are currently nurturing or soon will is of great importance to your life path. Pay appropriate respect to the messages of those cards, and you will reap great spiritual benefit and emotional well-being. If you have also drawn the oracle of she feels, she knows, or feel intuitively guided to read the message for that card also, then the importance will be far-reaching and long-term in its influence. You may pay attention to the new life emerging for you now, or that you will soon sense. You must not be careless and think it doesn't matter. It matters greatly. Being careless now is akin to killing off the idea before it has a chance to grow strong enough to withstand the criticism, jealousy, or sabotage by dark consciousness in others or yourself. We don't have to be frightened of destructive energy. It exists in nature and in us and is a part of life. We do, however, need to be intelligent to its potential power and stay centered in our hearts and in our wisdom to avoid its ill effects upon that which we are nurturing into life. You will not always need to cloak that which is young. Soon enough, it will be able to stand up for itself, but for now, your vigilance and care is most certainly required. Hug your ideas to yourself as though they were new lovers you cannot bear to share with another. In time, the world will be the lover receiving the love in your idea. For now, it is for you to love, for you to hold, and for you to observe. Only allow those proven to be trustworthy to support you in this. Those who can handle the frequency or vibration of which you are seeking to nurture. Some may love you, but be frightened of what you are creating. Stay true to yourself and your creative power and be wise as to whom you invite into your inner sanctum to witness this new life emerging. This oracle also brings particular guidance about keeping your inner sanctuary pure. This may be your room, a sacred space you visit, or your own body, into which you retreat into relaxation and meditation. Sometimes you will find that others have taken up residence in your sanctuary. Perhaps an argument that you cannot let go of has another living in your head. A suffering that has not been acknowledged and released can feel like a big old dirty suitcase of emotional baggage, cluttering up the temple space of your heart. It is time to focus on the purity, light, love, and compassion that dwells within you. Everything else will come and go, and that is just fine. But the purity within your sanctuary is eternal. You can come back to it to refresh your spirit and gain resources to help you deal with the rest of the world and even your own darker moments anew. It will give you the peace and spaciousness of mind you need to recognize the new life and to compassionately but firmly denounce any intrusions upon the new life by doubt, fear, or sabotage. Okay, you guys, so these are the messages for the general energy update. If these messages resonate with you, please leave a comment below. And once again, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel to help this channel grow. Also, thumbs up this video to help this reading join the algorithm of all the other great readers that you enjoy. Okay? So if you want to book a reading with me, my information is in the description box below. And if you want to take advantage of that $55 audio reading, hit me up on IG at The Modern Day Sage and DM me, and I will send you a coupon code to order your reading today. So until next time, you guys, take care. I'm signing off. Namaste.
Yo family, Cosmic 19 Alignment and Enhancement Workshop featuring Billy Carson, Elocin Ned'RAH, King Simon, Dina Divine, and Joshua Sarah. Happening all in Florida, Fort Lauderdale. Text me now.